Hey everyone, welcome to our 30-minute spiral flow. Several of you are joining us from where I live in St. Louis, some of you from the West Coast, some of you are in a totally different country. So, welcome. I'm so glad we're here. I'm Julie Johnson. I am the um, founder of Integrate Trauma Informed Network, and I also helped propel the app. And I help sort of manage the content and this nervous system spiral curriculum that we have on that titrates the nervous system out in this kind of spiral shaped experience, virtual experience that we have within the app, and how we roll out classes and content that shift based off of your nervous system needs. So tonight, this class runs like a yoga class, but we do it entirely in a comfortable position of your choice. And we do different themes every week, depending on the month too. So tonight's is called Holding Connection and Holding Autonomy. All right. So first off, if you can go find the body map I emailed you all, we do that every week. There's a body map that I will cue you to reflect on as we go through each practice. You can plan on this practice being about 30 to 40 minutes. um, I invite you to turn some music on that feels nourishing to you. Um, it can, if you like music with lyrics in it, go for it. If you like more tribal music, that can be really great for these experiences. Um, if you need any help on finding music, feel free to email me. I'm happy to email you some good music as well. Binaural beats can be really great for this as well. All right. So tonight we're talking about balancing the me and the we. This is cultivating a sense of safety in both self and relationship. So the idea here is we're going to learn like about embodied boundary practice that we're doing tonight. All right. And the outcome we hope for, of course, that we hope for is that you're going to find a space of grounded openness. I know I am here and you are there. The rest of the world is there, right? We're going to be practicing those boundaries together. So the hope is that as we do these things together, we're learning to like expand our capacity, expand this awareness of our nervous system, learning to expand, we call it this, our system, our nervous system space, right? Expand our window of tolerance, right? And we do that by learning when the nervous system can sense self and other, we begin to widen. All right. So I invite you to find that body map. And we're just going to do a little bit of grounding, maybe turn that music on. I'll give us about a minute just to situate. Find the music that you want to listen to as we practice together. Like I said, if you need suggestions, I definitely not no stranger to helping people find their stuff. Okay. So I invite you to sit comfortably with your feet grounded or lightly touching the floor. Feel free to keep the eyes opened or closed. Now remember, this is your practice, and anything I offer is just a suggestion. Feel free to pause as you need to. Feel free to turn off the computer, just listen to me. You don't have to watch me, okay? Again, you need to do however you need to be guided is for you, all right? Now bring awareness to your seat and spine and the body breathing you. And just check in with the sounds around you as you notice your seat, your spine, maybe lifting up through the crown of the head, and then how the body is breathing you through that process. Feel the weight of your sits bones anchoring you into support. And maybe bring in a little tiny signal affirmation that we do in the app. I'm here, supported by the ground beneath me, and safe enough to begin. Again, this runs like a yoga class with opportunities to pause and reflect, but you can reach out to me for discussion via email, but I am going to kind of run it through like a whole experience with an opportunity to pause with our body map. Okay. So sit here and maybe take about a minute and notice that body map and maybe color in, bring some colored pencils, or maybe find a pen and just maybe you can write a sensation you notice in the spine, the pelvis, and then the breath on that body map I sent you. And just notice what you notice. And then check in with yourself. What's real and honest for me right now? Is it the senses? Is it the sounds? Or is it something else? But it maybe answer that question. What is real and honest for me right now? Now we're going to begin getting into that rhythm, moving into our own personal spirals, right? And we're just going to begin to bring some micro movements to the seat. Maybe just slow down, maybe rock from side to side, maybe forwards and backwards. And maybe add a little bit of rhythm to your breath. Inhale and exhale. And maybe as you rock, maybe you're going to add a little bit of, I'm bringing my hands to my knees. Start just tapping your knees as you rock forwards and backwards. Noticing how the rhythm brings a little bit of nervous system awareness to your experience. And we'll just do this for about 30 seconds without me cueing. All right, now pause. And now we're going to take 1 minute to go back to our body map and notice the pelvis, the belly, and the diaphragm and the legs. What sensations do you notice there? Maybe color them down. Um, maybe maybe circle any other part of the body map that you are noticing today. All right. Now notice what you notice and notice what is real and honest for you right now. All right, we're going to move to our next portion in our flow. Oh, sorry, where did my Now we're going to do expansive gestures. So we're going to get that spiral bigger, right? So from the base, begin to kind of just do some slow arm spirals. If you have some room around you, make some circles with your arms. Okay. Palms up. And then inhale, expand. Exhale, return. And just notice, feel free to keep the eyes open or closed, just noticing what you notice as you find your own spiral rhythm. How is the spiral inside of you moving as you expand and move, bringing those arms open and closed, open and closed? And now pause for a moment and maybe take in these words. Expansion and containment can coexist. Expansion and containment can coexist. And do that again. Expansion, containment. Expansion, containment back to self. Self, others. Self, others. Self, others. Self, others. Now I want you to pause for a moment and go to the body map and go color in the chest, the shoulders, and the arms and that heart space. Do any color you want to. Maybe you want to do green, the color of the heart chakra, or maybe you want to do something else. Now we're going to move on to our next part, co-regulation and energetic boundaries. All right, so now we're going to place one hand on our heart and one hand on our belly. And just notice how big is your spiral getting bigger or smaller? How is our when we do tiny signals, we're usually working from a tinier space. How are you feeling? Are you feeling a big? Are you feeling kind of the same? Just notice your spiral. How big is your spiral? That space inside of you. I call the spiral is what I call our window of tolerance, right? our window of holding capacity, holding complexity. And place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. And sense your rhythm and imagine a gentle field of energy around you. Maybe even draw an egg around you, a big protective spiral, okay? Or even the outside of a spiral, the thing that's protecting you, your nervous system. And think about, what is that made out of? Is it made out of clay? Is it made out of glass? What is it made out of? Now, as we consider that space around us, maybe it's a clay wall, maybe it's steel, maybe it's metal, maybe it's cardboard. Inhale, fill that field in between yourself and the field around you. Inhale, and then soften, allowing it connection without collapse. You can touch those boundaries without collapsing. You can touch the wall without collapsing. Think about that space between you and this protective layer around you. Inhaling and then exhaling it out, knowing you're still there as your own breath fills the space between you and that protective layer. And just because it's our space that we're filling up, maybe we want to do a little bit of humming. I invite you to gently hum, inhale, gently hum, and then exhale. Then do that again. Maybe you just want to do Inhale. Now pause, come back to yourself. And then go to the throat, the heart, and the face. Okay. And write in what you notice. Do about 1 minute of just reflection. All right, we're going into our breath and relational awareness. So we're slowly going to begin to just do a little bit of breath work. I invite you to just do breath awareness if that feels right for you. Okay, just notice your body breathing you. Inhale through the nose, exhale. And just notice the body breathing you. Now visualize someone safe in your mind's eye. It might be a pet, it might be nature, it doesn't have to be a human. And breathe in your own steadiness. Now notice sensations of warmth or openness without losing that center, that strong base within. I'm going to inhale for 4 and then exhale for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6. Now bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your center. And we're going to inhale for 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then exhale for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now just watch your body breathing you for a little while. Let's let go of those holds and just inhale, noticing your body breathing you. Now think about this. Belonging begins with self-contact. Belonging begins with self-contact to your breath, your body, and some movement. Now, maybe you want to color the breath wave through the torso, through the energetic field around the body and your body map. So take about a minute and just reflect on that for about the next, minute or so. Now, I invite you to do a little integration with me. Let the movement become still. Become still in your body. Notice the ground beneath you, your sits bones on the chair, and notice your whole body map today. Notice the crown that you colored, the soft focus, heart warmth, maybe the belly, there's a steady pulse. And maybe you want to write these words in your body map. I can be connected and free. I can be connected and free. Then I invite you to bring two hands to heart center, one to the belly, and take 3 deep breaths. Inhale, belonging, and exhale, autonomy, your personal agency. Feel free to do some more reflecting as we're done, and I will see you on Saturday for our next practice. Thanks, everyone.